Imagine rushing to save someone's life, only to find the very person next door selfishly blocking access. Not once, but twice. And then, after pleading nicely, they tell you to do one. What would you do if someone's arrogance put a vulnerable life at risk? Today, you're going to see how entitlement meets consequences and how justice feels when it's finally served. If you've ever dealt with someone who thinks the world revolves around them, hit that like button and subscribe. Stick around, because this story proves that sometimes karma comes with flashing lights, sirens, and a little help from the fire department. It was a quiet day on shift. The paramedic team received a call. A bariatric patient had fallen at home. They weighed roughly 30 stone, 420 pounds, and were at high risk of serious injury. Alex, our protagonist, and their partner arrived at the scene, ready to provide urgent care. But as they approached the house, the first obstacle appeared. A neighbor, known for arrogance and entitlement, had parked in the patient's designated disabled parking spot. Not only that, but a second car blocked the driveway entirely, preventing any emergency access. Alex instantly recognized the threat. This isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Attempts to resolve the situation peacefully failed. Alex sent their colleague to ask the neighbor to move the vehicles. The neighbor replied, "Do one." No apology, no consideration, just rudeness. Frustration built quickly. Alex's mind raced. Every second matters. This could delay critical care. How selfish can someone be? Knowing that polite requests would achieve nothing, Alex escalated the call. They radio control and requested police and fire service assistance. The fire service arrived first, speaking calmly to the neighbor. Again, the same refusal. The neighbor was defiant, screaming, spitting, and ignoring repeated instructions. Internal monologue. This is unbelievable. Someone's ego is putting a human life at risk. Enough is enough. Alex realized it was time for action, not words. They spoke clearly to the fire crew commander. Is the patient's life at risk? They emphasized the urgency. Equipment and access were blocked, making immediate intervention impossible. Alex's calm but firm tone conveyed both authority and moral clarity. The fire service commander didn't hesitate. They moved both cars down the road, clearing a path. The neighbor's reaction was priceless. Emerging from the house, red-faced and spitting, they yelled and complained. The police were already aware of the neighbor's history of obstruction. Any protest was ignored. Legal and moral justification was on Alex's side. Alex and the team now had clear access to assist the patient. The satisfaction of seeing entitlement meet consequences in the most immediate way. Sensory details. The tires rolling on pavement. The neighbor shouting futilely. Alex's heart finally slowing after the tension. A cathartic moment. It's important to highlight the human dimension. The patient had a serious injury, possibly a broken hip, and would require hospitalization. While the neighbor's actions were infuriating, Alex never judged the patient, understanding the complex challenges they face with their size and health. Every act of enforcement was ethically grounded, ensuring patient safety over social niceties. Internal reflection. Even if I'm frustrated, I am here to protect life. This neighbor will face the consequence of their arrogance, but the priority is always the patient. Colleague to neighbor. "Excuse me, could you move your car, please?" Neighbor, do one. Fire crew commander, calm, commanding, we're moving the vehicles. Neighbor, shouting, "This is outrageous." Alex, internal monologue, finally, some accountability. You can scream all you want, but you just block someone's life support, and now the law and logic are moving you out of the way. The dialogue emphasizes tension, authority, and the satisfying moral victory. The payoff comes in visual, emotional, and ethical layers. Cars are pushed down the road by uniformed fire personnel. The neighbors' furious protests are ignored, justice enforced without ambiguity. Alex finally accesses the patient safely, demonstrating professional composure under stress. For the patient, seeing access clear brings reassurance, even in pain. Alex's emotions, relief, satisfaction, and moral vindication. The neighbor's ego is bruised, the paramedic's sense of justice restored. Bonus, While the patient sadly passed months later, the small victory on that day provided dignity and reassurance, a human triumph over entitlement. Some victories aren't about revenge in a classic sense. They're about asserting justice, protecting those who can't protect themselves, and watching arrogance meet consequence. Alex didn't just save a patient. They taught a lesson no words could convey, and proved that moral courage sometimes comes with flashing lights and teamwork. If you've ever faced someone who thought rules didn't apply to them, hit like and comment below. Have you ever seen someone get their just desserts in real life? Don't forget to subscribe for more stories where patience, strategy, and a little authority deliver the sweetest form of justice.